What's up, everyone? How you guys doing today? How are you? Happy Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I don't know. It used to be to enjoy the weekend. Now, got to work on the weekends too. Anyway, my name is Jeremiah Davis, aka the Funding Coach, and this is Black Label Friday, where I'm giving away tips about the Black Label CRM. If you do not know what Black Label CRM is, check it out. Go to blacklabelcrm.com. And if you're here watching now, blacklabelcrm.com is the most automated business credit building white label software and business funding software on the market. Okay. We automated the business credit building by step process, and the order it should be done with all the resources right there. So you don't have to go so per se outside the software to complete the task in building business credit. It's broken down into several steps in a specific order, right? Lender compliance, right? This is your business credit foundation, right? So you'll be able to sell this to your clients and they can start building their business credit on their own, right? The software comes in a do-it-yourself model that you can resell under your brand and a VIP service where you can resell under your brand, right? The only difference in those two versions is your price point, and they get the VIP get to speak to a live person, aka you, or if you hire or outsource it. We have outsourcing of the live VIP um, um, business credit building, so you can actually outsource that regular hand holding weekly calls, babysitting that you're doing for your clients to get the task done. But they can do it on their own, right? So I sell the VIP for $4,000. I sell the do-it-yourself for $1,000. You can set your own price point and sell it for wherever you want. Okay. It also has 200 revenue earning vendors. These are vendors that report to the business credit bureaus and that you can partner with and make revenue on those. Everything from merchant services, VoIP phone services, as well as accounting, virtual offices, a whole plethora of different services that every business needs, part of their business credit foundation. And you get to partner with these vendors directly and make a commission. Writing business plans, there's vendors in there for that. There's vendors in there for everything that's needed. And then we're also packed it with 3,000 other credit extending business vendors, and we have them categorized by product and by industry, right? We also have those vendors that tell you what the qualifications are to get their account, as well as who they report to, which business credit agency they report to. So your clients know if they qualify for that particular vendor account before they apply. And then we have an additional 3,000 other vendors that your clients can apply for. That's not all. We have 200 direct lenders, and we service 20 different loan types, business loan types in the software, right? So each loan type has 10 direct lenders that you can partner with and make 100% commission. That's what I'm talking about, right? So now you can go end to end selling business credit, selling building business credit, as well as doing funding, and you can keep the commission. Are you just paying me for the software and the credits? A credit is equal to one paying business credit client, and the credits are as low as $150. And if you buy them in bulk, you can get them $100 a piece. Remember, I sell mine for $1,000 for the do-it-yourself model and $4,000. But you can do the same thing, but your cost will only be $100 per client if you buy them in a 10-pack. Or you can buy them individually, one at a time, for $150. And that's a one-time fee for the life of the client, right? There's no recurring charges. We also have in the software different tools, corporate-only financing, right? How to qualify for corporate-only financing. Everyone wants to apply for corporate-only financing with no PG. Well, we know the underwriting guidelines for that type of funding, is in the software, as well as tractor vehicle leasing, purchasing, tractor trailer, financing, accounts receivable, inventory, um, uh, term loans, SBA loans, revenue-based loans, asset-based loans, real estate, commercial real estate, fix and flip, investment property real estate. All these loans you'll be able to service within the software. So there's nothing else I like there as it is. But we have been working really, really hard on even making it better. And that's what I'm here to talk about today. That is we have integrated a business lending or bidding lending platform, right? So what does that mean? What is a business? Okay, think of like a lending tree or some of these personal loan platforms where they do a soft pull, and then if you pre-quality qualify, you get multiple offers from multiple lenders and to extend you a personal loan, right? Some of those, most of those, a lot of those are unsecured personal loans, anywhere from 2 or 3 thousand, 5,000, up to 50,000. It just depends, right? I use one of these services to do financing for purchase people who want to buy the software. So we do have those type of personal loan platforms, so you can get the money you need to buy the software and other things, right? Um, so this doesn't exist. There is no business lending platform, right? There are business lenders out there, and most lenders, I would say 90% of lenders, stay in their niche, right? Either real estate lenders, they do investment property, commercial real estate, right? You have some people that just do SBA type loans. You got some people that just do merchant cash advance, right? There is no platform that provides the funding options for 20 different types of business loans. Okay. And what we have built basically, right? Our software comes with a success scan, is what we call the success scan. The success scan, the client goes to your website, clicks on the button to get this free scan, right? It's free, unlimited use when you get the software. And then based on the questions that they answer, it predetermines one or more of the 20 different loans that they pre-qualify for based on the data that they put in, right? But okay, that data still has to be verified. Okay, so because you people lie, it's going to ask from a drop-down box, what their credit score is from Experian, Equifax, and Experian, right? It's going to ask them what their business revenue is, all these different things, credit card sales, do they have W-2 employees, right? And all these questions are geared to ask them to pre-qualify them for one of the loan products. Okay, so it takes less than 2 minutes to complete the scan, and then you get the results instantaneously. But it also searches out online, the public domain, right, on the business and the business owner, right, name, address, phone number, website, email, things of that nature, and verifies that data, right? And then you get a more accurate qualification or scan qualifications, right? So the scan says you qualify for SBA loan, merchant cash advance, revenue base, business term loan, business credit lines, business credit union loans, things like that, right? So we took it one step further. So now we've got the MyScore IQ business model integrated with the software. So now we're going to send out a newsletter for those who have the software and those who are looking. We're about to launch that next week. So now you'll have your clients sign up for the MyScore IQ business model. And the business model is not the regular model, because you're going to get 3 Bureau FICO 8 credit scores and 2 business credit scores with the business model, right? So you want all your clients to sign up, and you can sign up and be making commission off that as well, just like you do with Identity IQ or any of the other credit monitoring services you use. But this one is unique because we're getting 2 business credit scores as well, okay? So now it's going to pull that data in, and it's going to apply it to the scan results, right? It's going to pull in the UCC database to see if they have any previous loans or in good standing or defaulted. It's going to pull that data in. It's going to pull in Secretary of State data. It's going to pull in trademark infringement data, right? So it's going to tell you automatically if the client's business name is infringing on someone else's trademark that potentially can get them sued. So we've added all these additional resources to make the scan even better, right? Making the scan even better. And then, woo, this is the part where the topic of this live is lender bidding portal, right? Lender bidding portal. So with this new model that we're about to roll out in the next week or two, well, we're going to start testing it next week. But if you get the software now, when it does roll out, you'll get access to this. Okay, so the lender bidding portal is going to take the results of the scan. Right, we're going to take the pre-qualified loan products that the client qualified for, and then if they opt, excuse me, somebody else. Sorry about that. So somebody they opt in for one of the loans, right? One of our staff members on the back end is going to click a button and it's going to send that client a link and a text and a text message link and an email link to upload the supporting documents for that particular loan that they qualify for, right? If they qualify for more, they'll have a concierge call and then we'll guide them to which of the best of these loans they say they qualify for, say 5 out of the 20 different loans. Okay, which of the ones can, with a short phone call, basically, we can say, okay, these are the only loans that you really can qualify for. You qualify on paper, but you still got to provide the resources or the qualification requirements for that particular loan product. So we might narrow it down to 1 or 2 different loans and say, boom, okay, this is the one we're going to go for. All right, upload your support, your bank statements, your articles, your ID, all those, your financials, whatever the case may be for that particular loan product. Then that's where the bidding comes in, right? Because the software is going to be attached to, I think we're going to roll it out with 100 lenders, but we will probably be going up to about 200 to 300 lenders over the next couple of months. We want to have multiple lenders in each of these categories, right? But we have to automate that process. So when those applications come in, the supporting documents are uploaded, it's going to immediately send it out to those 3 to 4 or 5 lenders for that particular loan product, right? Within 24 hours or the next business day, right? If it's Friday afternoon, it's going to be Monday. But if it's Monday morning, it could be the same day or the next day that the offers for those lenders to that client will be populated in the client dashboard, and the client can see the term, right? How long the loan payback is, how much they're going to get approved for, right? As well as the interest rate, all the details of the loan offer, right? And that's why we call it the lender bidding portal, because we have multiple lenders bidding on that loan, right? And they're going to have give you some nice terms, right? Some nice options if they want you to accept their offer. But you're going to have 2 or 3 other offers to choose from. So all they do is click a button after that and accept the terms. And usually within 1 or 2 days, depending on what type of loan it is, the funding is going to be completed. All right. Then we all get paid our commission. Okay. So now that's the first step, right? Because we're moving away from just being. We just don't want you to do loans, right? We don't want you to just try to be a loan broker. I mean, you can be a loan broker. There's nothing wrong with that. I've been a loan broker for over 10 years, close to 15 years. There's nothing wrong with that, But the system is more than that. The system is designed to help businesses thrive financially past some stopgap funding, right? Some of these loans are high interest rate, no collateral, things of that nature, right? To qualify for the premium loans, right? SBA loans, corporate only financing, business term loans, business lines of credit. Those require several things, right? But we know what the qualification requirements are for all those products. So those funding products. So what is it? What we want to help the client qualify for a business term loan in 4 to 6 months. We want to help the client qualify for an SBA loan in 4 to 6 months, right? We want to help the client qualify for corporate only financing in 4 to 6 months, right? And how do we do that? right? But they need money now. So we get them this upfront money, right? First round of funding, and then we upsell them to the VIP Business Credit Builder with the step-by-step process of them becoming bankable so they can go get the business term loan or the corporate only financing or the SBA loan. Okay. All right. But so what happens for us? We're making money on the first round of funding. We're going to make money on the upsell of the VIP business credit coaching. And then we're going to make money on the second round of funding. You can also make money on those vendor accounts as well. Okay. So this is what we're talking about because it's beyond just getting businesses money, right? You could throw a rock and hit 10 different lenders any given day, right? One rock, 10 lenders. That's easy, right? But can we get the client into a better financial footing, right? By having good personal credit, by having good business credit, having their business finances in order, tax returns, balance sheets, P&Ls, income statements, all those supporting documents in order in an organized format. So when you do walk into a bank, right, you already know you qualify for those premium loans, right? Now, those premium loans go as low as 4.99% with monthly payments over 5, 10, some up to 20 to 30 years. You can get an SBA loan for a 30-year term, right, at 6% interest, 5% interest, right? So that, or how about this? How about lines of credit, business lines of credit that the business owner has resource access to whenever they need an influx of cash? Okay, so this bidding platform is just the first step of being able to automate the business loan process, right? Getting clients money, but with the aim is to get them enrolled into our VIP business credit builder, and then they follow the protocol with a coach that is outsourced. You don't have to do it. I'm not going to do it personally, but we have coaches that will do it for you for a very small nominal fee, right? Right now, the coaches are one-time payment, $550, and that's for a year of coaching, right? We have a standardized coaching protocol that they will follow, and then they will follow that protocol. And their goal is to make that business owner bankable as quick as possible to get the second round of premium loan product funding, right? Business term loan, business line of credit, uh, SBA loan, corporate only financing. So that's the objective, right? Is to get them into one of those premium products, funding products, so they can really grow their business. Their business can really thrive. So that's the concept. That's the plan, right? Because all the rest of the people that's getting this quick money, and then it's not really helping the business. It's stopping the bleeding for a moment, but it's not fixing the issue. The issue is lack of capital and lack of credit. Most business owners, even to this day, with all the business credit people out there that are still selling business credit, forgive me, but I really think that most people that are out there selling business credit, providing business credit service, not that they're not providing a valuable service, I think what they're providing is outdated information, right? I think what they're providing is old, outdated things for building business credit that might not necessarily work for now. And I often say this: the rules have changed. Lenders, creditors, vendors, they have modified their criterias and their approval process. Um, you know, pre-pandemic, post-pandemic, right? Because a lot of people have been getting these vendor accounts and these lines of credits and these things like that, and then they're thinking that's a stepping stone to get to the next thing, right? But these companies are not in business for you to use them as a stepping stone. They're in business to provide you a line of credit or vendor account or something of that nature. So you buy your products and services that you need to fulfill your business from them on a credit basis, where you don't have to use your operating capital. You can put it on credit, pay it off over time. Okay. But they have wised up now. So like before, and people still probably doing this to the day, you're going to get the Quill, the Granger, the Uline, things like that, just to get a one purchase and to get the reporting. Now a lot of these vendors are not reporting, until you make 3 consecutive months of purchases and payments. Okay, so that's the type of stuff that the information is in the software, right? What are the qualifications for corporate only financing, right? How do you become bankable? All right, is the owner fundable, right? Because if the business is doing $100,000 a month, but the owner's personal credit is 550, he got less options, right? The business credit ain't gonna help him with, okay? Because those other loans, the SBA, the business term loan, and the corporate only finance, not the corporate only finance, but those other two lines of credit, those require good personal credit and good business credit and good business finances. So you need all those pieces to work together to access it. And then here's the biggest thing, that you need to understand. What's the purpose of business credit? Business credit is not your stepping stone to business funding. Okay, there are several loan products that require good personal credit, good business credit, and good business financing. There are a lot more funding products that just rely on. Most funding products are going to rely on personal credit, right? You can make $1 million a month. You got bad credit. Your options are very limited on what type of funding you can get. All right, if you got good personal credit and you make, some money, you got other options, more quality options. Okay, so it's very important that you understand the purpose of business credit is to grow a business. It's to grow a business, not to access business funding. Okay, that's a big distinction you need to learn, because moving forward, the same tricks that used to work aren't going to work anymore. Okay, but by we adding the lender bidding portal with the plan to get them the first round of funding, build a business credit to where they can be bankable, right, and get those premium loans. That is the goal, to help businesses stay in business longer. We all know the number one reason businesses go out of business, usually within the first year, is a lack of capital and credit, right? Access to capital. Okay, so you're actually going to be helping businesses stay in business. All this stuff helps everything. Helps our communities. Helps the economy. Helps create jobs. Literally, this is the mindset that I want you to be in. So I want you to get Black Label CRM, but I want you to really help business owners stay in business longer, right? Because if they make it past the first year, the next threshold is a 5-year mark, which most businesses fail by that time. Most businesses fail by that time. Now, having said all that, we still have over 30 million businesses in the United States. Right? 30 million. 30 million. Okay? Businesses in the United States. And you got 1 to 2 million new businesses started every year. All these businesses still need this. This is the ideal time. But you have to distinguish yourself from the chicken heads. Okay? Yes. You have to distinguish yourself from the chicken heads and selling erroneous information or outdated information, and sell accurate information and provide the highest quality of service in this business financial arena. Okay? And that's what distinguishes us from everybody else, right? We're not using outdated information. We update all our guidelines, criteria, underwriting, qualification requirements every 6 months in the software. So we have the most accurate data that lenders are looking for, creditors are looking for, right? If the banking changes for the approval criteria for a business term loan, we need to know about it so we can get that information into the software and you can provide that information to your clients. Okay? Your success is my success, right? Your client's success is your success, okay? And you keep it going. You have clients that you help this way, and they see the benefit of having access to $100,000, $200,000 line of credit. They got access to the premium loans because you help them structure their business properly and provide the resources that they need so they can have good personal credit, good business credit, and comparable credit, and have their finances in order, right? Because you got accountants that you are partnered with in the software. that are will put all that stuff. Make sure you have how many clients that haven't filed their taxes in the last couple of years, and getting them an accountant to get all their books together so they can go to that bank and get that loan that they want with low interest rates with the monthly payments. No, everybody doesn't want daily payments. Everyone want weekly payments. Well, that's all you qualifying now because you ain't do what you needed to do, right? We got to tell the truth. We got to tell people that the reason you're not going to get $100,000 business term loan because you ain't done taxes in 2 years, because your personal credit is jacked up on the flow up, because you ain't took the time to build your business credit, right? Why is the bank going to trust you? I'm not going to trust you. I wouldn't give you my money. The bank for real ain't going to give you no money. Okay? So this is what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about. All right? If you just want to be a loan broker, go find one of those other people and sign up with them to be a loan broker. I'm okay with that. All right? I want business-minded people that are going to change their environment, meaning their local community, by helping the business owners that are existing, starting, or becoming a new entrepreneurs get on the right path, stay on the right path, because it's going to help all of us. It helps us all. The more businesses we have, the better our economy is, the better our communities are, the better we are financially as well, right? With a good reputation. Because that business owner is going to tell everybody else that owns a business that how much this person, you help them, and that your software, which is under your brand, right, it was a tremendous wealth of information, resources, and was able to easily go through each of the steps, right? They provided me with a live coach that I talked to once a week and walked me through all the steps till I built up my business credit and my comparable credit. I got my business finances together. You know, that's the stuff that we're talking about. That's the testimony that you want. How many of those business owners do you want to give you a testimony of how much you changed their business and now they're able to expand, grow, open new locations, buy extra trucks, buy extra things that they need so they can expand their business. They can hire more people. They can double, triple, 5x their business income. Okay? And then we also show them in the software how to prepare their business to get ready to sell, how to evaluate their business. All right, how to make sure that their online presence meets the underwriting criteria, because bank lenders can turn you down for anything they want to. If your website is janky and you don't have the backlinks, or you don't have your website mobile ready, that could be the difference between approval and denial with certain lenders, because they figure if you don't have a good website, you're not a serious business owner. Why am I going to trust you? So we cover all that stuff in the software from A to Z. That's why we called it lender compliance, because this is what lenders and creditors are looking for when they're extending lines of credit and funding. You see what I'm saying? You got to think like a banker. You got to think like a creditor. All right, you come to me and I ask you to borrow $50,000. They say I ain't got no paperwork. I can't. My credit ain't no good. I only make $5,000 a month in my business. I'm not going to give you $50,000. All right? The bank is not going to give you $50,000. The bank is going to mitigate their risk as much as possible so you become the least risky client and they feel comfortable lending to you. And the way they do that is they judge you based on your business credit and the financial relationships you already have with lines of credit, with business lines of credit, with comparable credit, with your business financial statements, right? Your tax returns, your personal credit. All those things are key components in approval or denial. And most people get denied. Most people walk in and try to get a business term loan and get denied. I bet you 99 out of 100 are going to get denied because they don't have all their stuff together. They just think because they got their high revenue business is good and that's all they need. That's not true. It's not. Okay? So, if you have not gotten Black Label CRM yet, I would suggest you get it now, right? because as soon as this lending platform and this other integrations that we got coming out, and we're going to start testing it with a few test people in our market within the next week or so, and we're going to test it for at least a month or two, maybe a month before we roll it out to the general public. But all of you who have the software will have the first crack at getting this updated version. And if you already got the software, there's not going to be an extra cost when this is available. This is going to be added to the software for everybody. Okay, we're not going to charge you any more money so you can access the lending bidding platform or the additional databases. Another tool that we're adding is a industry partner database, right? An industry partner database. What this is by typing your zip code, it's going to pull up all the relative B2B business or industry partners that you should partner with. And why is that important? Because if you can partner with all the business accountants in your community, all the business tax accountants or bankers or anything that's B2B, SEO companies, marketing companies in your community, right? Partner with them offering business credit and business funding, right? So they can send you clients to refer you clients that you can put into the system and then potentially send them back to them to buy their product or service. Okay, we know the data doesn't lie, right? That those of our white label software users that are using that business model by partnering with the industry partners, their quality of leads doubles from 25% to 50 to 60%. What that means is the referral businesses are more qualified for the funding and more likely to opt in for the VIP coaching and get the second round of funding. So having 25% more leads from going from 25 to 50% or even to 60% on quality leads that pre-qualify for one or more of our loan products that would have the money to purchase your VIP business credit and that will be more invested and motivated to complete the coaching program so they can get the second round of funding. This is what we're talking about. All right. I don't know nobody else that does this. Right? There are people out there that just do funding. There are people out there that just do business credit. Okay. What we do is we take the ideal client, the serious-minded client that's willing to work with us, put in the effort, right? If you want to charge them extra and do these certain things for them on their behalf, you can do that. Nobody's stopping you. We're not telling you how to run the business. We're giving you the tools to be able to run the business. Okay, so I'm just strongly suggesting, don't wait. Right now, the software is $29.97. All right, and you get the white label software with all the automation tools. Don't know what it is? Go check out the website. It's on there, right? But you can also upgrade to the Business Builder platform, right? This is a product that I created, right? It's basically cloning my system. Automated text messages, email campaigns, social media posts, blog posts, phone setup, appointment schedule setup, website design, all these things, all the content AI created for business credit and business funding, right? Blogs to increase your SEO, social media posts for a month, your phone system set up, your appointment schedule set up, your email campaign set up, right? A website built, all for $5,000. It includes the software. So you get the software, and for another basically $2,000, you get the full automated business in a box, right? And I can finance it. If you got like a 650 or higher credit score, we can certainly get you approved for $5,000-$10,000. You'll probably get $20,000 or $30,000. You can keep the rest and reinvest it into your business. All you're going to give me is the $5,000 for the business builder or the $3,000 for this software. Business builder software and all the automations and content versus just the software only, and you create that content for yourself. Either way, it's done for you, right? And then we provide the training and the resources. We provide marketing tools. There's 14 marketing tools with resources in the software. that can show you how to market on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, things like that. Uh, Creating a database for email marketing, things like that. How to create webinars, take an ebook and create a webinar for lead generation. All those marketing tools are included with the software, literally. I mean, we don't give you any reason not to get it. Okay. If you don't have the cash credit, you get the financing. If you don't qualify for financing, then you need to fix your credit. Okay. And we can have those resources too. Anyway, I'm very excited, if you cannot tell, about the new launch of all the new things coming to Black Label CRM. So I encourage you to go ahead, purchase, or schedule a demo. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. Okay, stay tuned. Right, when this starts popping, you're gonna hear about it. I know everybody's gonna be talking about it. All right, you guys have a wonderful weekend, and hit me up next week. Let's get this going. My name is Jeremiah Davis. I am the Funding Coach. Peace.